So do you remember that thing where like you know exactly what you want to wear to like an outing or an event? So you head on over to your computer and you start scouring the internet and you get through pages and pages of Google results and you're just like, where is it? And then the things you do find are like not really it, and then you're like, is this sustainable? So that's the situation I was in for my trip to Greece. I cannot stress to you how much of a novice I am at sewing. So the idea of me making my own outfit with no pattern and essentially no plan is incredibly driven by hubris, but I decided to do it anyway. I did make an outfit before, and I wore it to Turkey and then also to Greece actually, and a bunch of other times after that. And it's one of my favorite outfits. So I kind of was just like, you know, I think I'm gonna buy some fabric online and see what happens. So here's the fabric I bought. It is 1.5 meters of this brown 95% cotton, 5% elastane responsible fabric. I also bought this elastic, but I wildly underestimated the measurements, so I had to buy another one. And then of course I bought the matching thread, and this was all about 20 euros. The first thing that I did was iron the fabric because it is easier to work with when it's ironed, and yeah, it just had some creasing. So the next thing that I did was, remember that outfit I told you I made and wore in Turkey? Well, I made a great skirt in that outfit, and I wanted the same skirt for this outfit. I will link the video of me making the other skirt down below in case you want to check that out. But yeah, then I just cut it out and sewed it with a zigzag stitch. That's very important so you can maintain the elasticity of the garment. And then I went to work trying to decide what to do for a top. I played around with several design ideas for the top, and I opted for the tube top option. To make the tube top, I wanted everything to be very finished, so I wanted it to be double layered. I took this sports bra and used it as a guide on 2 pieces of my fabric. I had to pin it all down because wow, did this fabric love to roll into itself. First, I traced the sports bra out, and then I made more exact measurements. Now, could I have measured the sports bra and just done this? Yes, but I am a moron. So I flipped it over and I measured a more perfect rectangle with the precise measurements, and then I repeated this again on a double layer of fabric to make the back. Next, I sewed up the longest sides of the rectangle on both pieces, and then once I sewed them, I removed the pins and cut each of the pieces out, leaving a couple centimeters of seam allowance on all sides. Then I flipped them right sides out and I ironed them. Next, I pinned them together and made a guide for sewing up the sides. And this fabric doesn't need finishing, but I overlocked the edges anyway because I needed to be nice. Okay, so now to finish the skirt. This is my new elastic, and I cut out a piece that was just like the last one that I made, and I sewed it into a loop. Next, I trimmed off the top of my skirt, and I sewed the elastic to the right side, so that way you can flip it and have this beautiful finished edge. So I sewed it into place using this stitch that looks kind of like the teeth of a gear. And now you can see when you flip it in twice, it looks really nice and finished and polished. And I also gave a little stitch on each side to hold it into place. Now looking at the slit part of the skirt, I put a stitch at the very top to reinforce it and to prevent it from tearing. And then I gave it a good old chop because I am a shorty. Okay, again, I have to make everything very finished for some reason. So I sewed about 2 inches from the bottom of the seam in the inside, and then I cut off the excess so I could flip it up and have no raw edges on my hem. So once that was finished, I marked where I wanted to hem the skirt, and then I ironed where I wanted that end to be so I could flip the fabric up into itself, and then I would be able to have the skirt kind of finish at the correct point with no unfinished seams. And then, of course, I sewed that into place. Then I folded in the bottom edges just to neaten it up, and it was ready to be ironed. I wore this outfit when my friends and I went to this beach club in Mykonos called Scorpios, and In my humble opinion, it was kind of perfect. The colors just really matched the vibe and I felt really comfortable in it. I also wore this necklace with the outfit, so my whole look basically I had made. Having a good outfit is already such a top tier experience, but then when you like actually designed and made your outfit, it just, it's next level, baby. I hope you guys like it too. These are absolutely my favorite videos to make, and I am going on vacation to Sicily next, and I have some things I'd like to wear up here in the old noggin. So I will probably film myself making those as well. If you like videos like this, please let me know. And if you'd like to see some more shots of the outfit, they are over on my Instagram, at Styled by Rianne. Yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you the next time I get a harebrained scheme. Bye!